I have a new favorite type of yarn. And guess what? It's Bernat Blanket. And I'm not talking about the regular Bernat Blanket. I'm talking about the extra. Why? Because it's thick. It's extra thick. And whatever you make with it comes out big. So yeah. So I'm going to show you guys what I've been up to for this past week and what I've been doing. So let's just jump right into it. And what I make with this is going to be big. It's big. So in this video, we're going to be talking about a few things: pattern testing, destashing, and future giveaways. So let's start with the pattern testing. So shout out to Sunshine Studio for picking me to test their pattern. You could go follow them over on Ribbler. That's where I'm at. Links will be down in the description. Oh yeah. But the pattern I will be testing today is the fairy cat. And I was so happy I was picked. I like cats. Do I have cats? No, I used to. But anyways, it was cute. It was adorable. I had to make one. And I had jumbo yarn. I had the extra. So I was like, let's go for it. Hopefully they picked me, and they did. This video is going to jump around when it comes down to the pattern testing. I'm going to add in some clips of me working on everything from yesterday, and then some from today and tomorrow. So today is Monday, June 3rd. I almost said January. Why January? But it is June 3rd. It's like almost 10 a.m. So you're going to see a jump between June 3rd, June 2nd, and June 4th. I couldn't record it all at once because I doubt you guys want to hear a baby crying in the background or Elmo. Oh, I'm gonna have to cut out a lot of clips because I ended up talking a lot like I'm doing now. I have the baby. So I do still have it connected. Let's bring out the head. So we have the head. So I had some issues because it was pointy at the top, and I thought maybe I just need to add some more stuff in, but as you can see, I can't get no more in there. It's packed to the bone, but it's nice and soft. I got the eyes in. I went with red eyes. The pattern does consist of having to change yarn colors. Not a problem. It was actually easy to follow, and if you know to switch colors on the last stitch rather than change it, like just switch it randomly, it won't be off. So this is the head. I got the arms and the ears done along with the head, of course. So here are the arms. I got them done. Now, the pattern, I will say this, and I did deviate. The pattern does not say to close them off. I did not stuff them because I had no room, and they are round still. So I'm not worried about stuffing them. And then I have the ears. It might have just been me with the ears, but mine didn't come out pointy. But in the picture, actually no, in the picture they're not pointy, they're round. So yeah, these are my ears. 2 different colors. And then I am working on the body now. So this is my progress so far. I believe it's due in like 2 weeks. Not quite sure, but I should be done with it by tomorrow. So here we have the legs. And I will say this. This part right here, I actually messed up on. So I don't have a clip of it, but if you look on the inside, you see how I have all these batches of yarn, and as you can see, I have like the yarn scraps everywhere. What happened is, and this is a tip and advice, when you work with fluffy yarn, not fluffy, but like this type of yarn, or yeah, this type of yarn, Don't cut it short, especially when you're changing colors. Like me, I could have easily, if I'm using like acrylic cotton, I won't cut the yarn when I'm changing colors. I would just like go from white, change it to red, and instead of cutting it and then switching it over, like moving it over, I would just take it, bring it around, and just do that. But the reason why that's not good with this type of yarn is because you're actually wasting yarn. Why waste this amount of yarn, for example, when I could just cut it and only waste this much? Every inch counts, especially because these aren't that big. I mean, I'm lying. I made a whole big panda with 1.5, and I'm still on my first 2 balls of yarn. So I haven't even touched the other 2. So, but anyways, so what happened is I cut it too short. So when I went to tie it off, all the fluff came off, and then it just untangled itself. So the whole red part right here came undone. I couldn't fix it. So what I did is the stitch that switches to white, I put sewing needle in it. And then the 2 over here, that switches from the white to, wait, you can't see that. Then the stitch over here that switches from the white to the red, I put a sewing needle in there to hold them. I cut the red completely off, hence why I have so many like things right here, because once they were tied, I couldn't get them off. And then I basically undid my previous round because I had a round on top of it. I undid it, remembered where I was, put my stitch marker back in, and then I went back and sewed in the red and then just continued. Yeah. So that was a dilemma for me. So now I'm gonna finish it as much as I can, put it together, and we'll be back for the next segment. So now for destashing, I have a lot of yarn. I did stop buying yarn. The last yarn that I bought was the Premier limited edition yarn. I haven't bought any more since. So what I've been doing is I've been trying to use up all my yarn, but it led to an issue. The amount of whips I now have has gotten out of control. I have a bin full of whips and I can't put the top on it anymore. So in a later date, don't know when, I do plan on just stopping everything I'm doing and working on all my whips. And I won't stop until the bin is completely empty. But I'm not going to do that for now. I'm going to use up the yarn that I have just out laying around just so that I can kind of clear up the space. So I'm going to input a small video right here, basically showing you where I keep all my yarn. I keep telling you guys that the yarn is underneath my son's crib. I don't have easy access to the big bin that you're going to see under there. So, yeah. So, I need to get rid of yarn. My main goal was just to make as much stuff as possible. But, come on. We all know I'm going to buy more yarn. Not right now, obviously, but soon. So, what I've been doing is I take out a bag and I've just been using up that yarn. Right now, I switched out that bag for the Bernat blanket. Why? Because in this bag, there's only 2 balls of yarn and some scrap. So once this is done, I then have a vacuum seal bag that's completely gone. And then I'm actually almost out of this bag of cotton. I do have 6 more. So I have some in the kitchen, underneath the bed, underneath the baby crib. That's the whole deal with destashing. And another step that comes with destashing is giving away some yarn. So this is what we're going to do. From this point on, well, soon actually, I'll make a video for next week detailing it. I'll make short and everything to post everywhere. So, what my plan is, for every milestone that I will be doing a giveaway. So, my first milestone is to reach 200 subscribers. And I'm not just going to set milestones for YouTube. I'm going to set them for Instagram, my Ribbler account, and TikTok. Basically, I just want to get more out there. Just so, because if I'm, okay, I'll explain all this more in the giveaway video, but I basically want to get out there more. I want to be seen by more people. I don't really know how to go about that, but I do want to do giveaways because it's also a way for me to clear out some yarn. So I will be doing giveaways for every milestone. I'll come up with milestones, reasonable milestones. I'm not going to say 20,000 subscribers and then a giveaway. No, we'll keep them small and settle. So yeah, so we're going to do some giveaways, okay? So stay tuned for that. Keep an eye out for that. Like I said, I'll have a TikTok short. I have a TikTok about it, a short about it, a video, Instagram reel, whatever, okay? So yes, giveaways. Thank you so much for joining me today as I created this adorable jumbo fairy cap. I found this pattern to be easy to follow and the end result was absolutely beautiful. And I'm thrilled with how it turned out. I really do love my jumbo plushies. But once again, shout out to Sunshine Studios. You did an amazing job with this pattern and thank you so much for letting me test for you. I had a lot of fun. Now, one of the best parts about this project is that I crocheted the arms and tails directly onto the body, making it a low sew project. So the only parts I had to actually sew on was the head, the ears, and the wings. So by not sewing on the arms and the tail saves some time. And this method not only saves time, like I said, but it also ensures a seamless and sturdy finish, so less sewing the better. But if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing to TiyaisAdornedCrochet for more fun and easy crochet projects. And I really appreciate each and every one of you. Stay tuned for more exciting videos and happy crocheting. Bye!